Hey guys, what is crack-a-lackin', baby? Coach Joe here at the Lion's Den. So much good stuff is going on. There's so many collaborations in the works. And the first thing before we even get into the video is I just want to say thank you. I'm grateful for each and every one of you who comment. Besides the haters, I mean, you guys can definitely just go to someone else's channel, okay? Because I do it like you. But no, seriously, thank you so much, guys, for all the comments, the support, the thumbs up. You know, subscribing to this channel, getting notifications so you guys get these videos right when they come out. It means, honestly, the absolute world to me. I get to do what I love and just help impact lives and spread a positive message. So you guys are amazing, and I couldn't be doing this without you. There's collaborations in the work, hopefully, with Alan Thrall, Omar Esoff. I just did a podcast with Mark Novak from Strength Camp that's coming out on Thursday on his channel, so you're gonna wanna make sure to check that podcast out. It's all about my story, adversity, a lot of the troubles that I went through, just the dark ages of trying to get to where I am today. So check that out, please. The Brian Alscher seminar is this Saturday. It's officially closed. We have no more spots. It's gonna be a packed house. I have someone coming in who's gonna be videoing that for me, so there will be clips that will be posted after that and edited. It's gonna be great, I'm super excited. But yeah, just trying to move the business forward. I got some plans, some big things that I'm gonna announce after this video. But moving forward, for the video, I just put together a bunch of highlights from this week's training. I had a big PR that you'll see at the end, getting in some Olympic lifting and just working on some strongman stuff, my weak areas. And then, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Check it out. I'm going to roll over the commentary now, and then I'll catch up with you at the end and give you my big news. Alrighty, guys. Welcome to the commentary. And here is where I tried my first ever Viper press. So if you didn't know, a Viper press is just a one-motion log clean and then straight up overhead. There's no jerk or dip or anything. It's just one motion. And I ended up working up to 235 and was doing doubles on the minute for I think 8 minutes. So I got a total of 8 total reps at the 235. And I was working on my breathing too. I figured out what works for me is when I'm doing a Viper press, rolling it up and pressing and starting to breathe. Actually about 80% done that rep, and it helps just get more oxygen to my brain so I don't pass out. And you can just see me working on my technique. I've never tried these before. They're a lot of fun, and my clean background has definitely helped with this as well. Then we're moving over to a 3x3 bench. This is 275, and I believe I do 325. So here's 325 on the bar, and I'm doing 3x3. Working on maintaining a nice arch, really trying to keep that strong transfer of energy. If you watch my how to bench video or bench more weight, I really practice what I preach, and I don't know all the answers, but I'm just in it with you guys, learning and growing. I've been working on my grip width a little bit, going a slight bit wider than normal, practicing with keeping my heels down versus my heels up. And really what I think it is just an experiment that you have to do and find out what works best for you and your body. Everybody's gonna be a little bit different. So I sped these up, but these are pause incline presses. So you can see I pause halfway up and then drive the rest of the way. I've been incorporating pause work with every one of my workouts and some sticky point that I have on my lifts. And then just to keep strengthening the chest and the triceps, I'm doing some dips with weighted resistance of some chains. It's about 40 pounds of chains around my neck right there. So cranking those bad boys out. I love dips. I've done dips ever since I was a kid, and it's always a staple in the program. Then I have some isolation work on my triceps, just because on that bench I noticed that I gotta work on my lockout. So building those triceps as strong as I can, and I do these for about 25 to 30 reps. Not much thinking involved, more just pumping and bodybuilding. And then from there, we are gonna move over to some flies. And this is just a little bit of bodybuilding. I like to get that chest pump, and just something I add at the end. These are probably 35, 40 pounds. You don't really have to go heavy. And then for the strongman work for the day, as well as the Viper press, I did some stones. So this is a 330 stone. And as you can see, I have my wrist wraps on, but the problem is that they were ripping them down and really irritating my form. So I kind of have like a rash going on right now, which sucks because I love working with stones, but I have to let that heal or get some sleeves. But before I can compete or use the stones again. And I have this in my next competition, which is October 14th, and I have to do stone to a podium, which you can see in the background there, and I have to work up to a 365 stone. The heaviest I've gone to date was 385, so I know I can get that done. Now here's a little conditioning that I did at the end with the circus dumbbells. So it's 3 circus dumbbells at 85 pounds, no wraps or anything like that, just kind of being naked with it. And then from there I picked up the 200-pound sandbag and I walked down 50 feet. So I did this for 8 total rounds at the end of my training, and just lights up your upper back and your hands and everything. So here's the Axial Bar Deadlift. This is 405, and I managed to get 15 reps. To be completely honest with you, I was feeling great, and I think I can do way more than 15 reps. For some reason, I kind of just cut it there, but if I was in a competition setting, I felt like I could have just kept going. So this felt really good. And I started my workout with this just to get some volume in, kind of see what I could push, get my threshold. And then from there, when I'm done with it, I move over to Axial Bar Sumo Deadlift. And these are one of my newer exercises that I've been adding to my training. Absolutely love them. If you want to strengthen that posterior chain, you want to get your hamstrings and your glutes firing properly, do sumo deadlifts as an accessory movement. And right here, that was 255, and then I'm hitting some ab rollouts in between. I probably do them once a week, someday in my training in between, just to get that core work in. It's really important. But from all the compound lifts I do in strongman and stability work, my core has just been getting super strong. Here are dumbbell step-ups with 70 pounds. I do 6 per leg, so 12 total. Biggest thing here is keeping that upright chest and not letting your back round when you're stepping up. But they felt challenging, but really effective, and I like them a lot. So here's a really good conditioning circuit that I did at the end, and it was for 16 minutes, and you do it on the 2 minute. So you have 2 minutes to pull an explosive sled pull down and back, so that's 100 feet total, and then I did 5 keg clean and presses. And the average time it was taking me was about a minute, and when I was done it was probably about 1 minute and 10 seconds. So I was moving pretty fast the entire time, getting good rest, and then being as explosive and as quick as possible. So on the 2 minute for 16 minutes, 8 total rounds of these bad boys. And I have a keg clean and press in my strongman event. And then at the end, what I had to do was work up to a heavy single Axial Bar Deadlift. And this is where I pull 585, which is my tied deadlift PR regular bar. I was so stoked because I know that if I could get this, I could pull 600 pounds later in the week. So here we go. Here's the 585. Or no, that was 600 pounds. I got ambitious there, and I failed that sucker. And then I came in for a double session, and I worked on Olympic lifting work. I saw the total for nationals for Olympic weightlifting, and it got me pretty fired up. So I wanted to work my technique. Here's me starting with the snatch. Feeling pretty smooth. The biggest thing that's been bothering me right now has been my wrists and my knees. I have a lot of tendonitis because I'm squatting 4 times a week now. So I've been doing a lot of powering. In the snatch, I always like getting low because I have a confidence issue with getting low in the snatch. So I do it anyway, just to keep building that confidence and knowing that I can get under the bar. The clean has never been a problem with, so in the clean you'll see me doing powers just because my knees are pretty bad, and if I don't have to get into the full squat position right now, I don't want to, just because I'm trying to keep my body fresh. This is a 185 snatch. Big breath, boom, hips. Little unstable, but what I've noticed for me is the lighter the weight, the harder it is for me to snatch. Just because I have to go 100% as hard as I can. And when you have light weight and you try to do that, the bar tends to fly really high for me because I have a lot of hip drive. So the heavier I get, the better my technique gets, which you'll find for a lot of Olympic lifters, that's kind of how it is. So that was 255 right there. And then here's 275. So I felt like that was a good single to end at, and then I switched over to my clean and jerks. This is 185. Jerks felt really light, super smooth and good. And you can kind of see how fast I get under the bar. The weight is a little too light. There's 225. That went up nice and easy. This is 255. That one felt good as well. 275. Feeling pretty solid at this point. But I will say though, I'm pretty darn drained once I start getting to these numbers. So this right now is 295. And then I remember after 295, I was like, man, I am just beat up. I don't have much in the tank. This is 325. And then I end with a 345. And I end up missing this lift just because I'm drained. I had a hardcore session in the morning. I was pretty fired up because I was just reading about some Olympic lifting stuff. I wanted to just get in some work because I was motivated. But sometimes your body just says, man, you're training pretty hard. It's tough running business at the same time and getting in all the fuel that you can. But I'm happy with this. So that was a solid power clean at 345, and then I just kind of dropped the jerk, and at that point I just had to listen to my body. So here's Max Out Friday. This is 500 pounds. I felt amazing, and here is the big 600, baby. I had a bounty on 600. Woo, yeah, here we go, here we go. Lock it out, squeeze your butt cheeks. Yes, held up top for a little bit. It was kind of like I just got to the top of the mountain, and I was looking over and I was enjoying the beautiful sight. But that is a 600-pound deadlift, ladies and gentlemen. So on Friday, that's when I hit that deadlift, and it's Max Out Friday, always in the gym here. So we always have some sort of max attempt or challenge, and it just set the tone for the day. I hit that big 600-pound deadlift. I knew I could get it because I had Axial Bar Deadlift at 585, and that's way harder than a regular deadlift. So I was just eager to get that done. Just tons of good things going on. But finally, the big news. What's the big news? I got big news for you, baby. First off, I'm going to start my own online lifting team or strength team called the Iron Lions, baby. So I'll be doing all the programming. We'll probably have a strongman program, a powerlifting program, and a weightlifting program. And you guys will be on the team. We're gonna have a private Facebook group where you can put your videos. You can just put any questions you have. I'll do all the analysis and just try to build this community. I'm really excited, and I think I have a lot of people who want to join my mission, and I want to help you guys get as strong and as successful as possible and help you guys out in any way that I can. It's a way for me to get back to you guys, and I'm really excited. So it's super minimal investment. And if you guys are interested, I would just comment below. And if you want more details on this, as soon as it's ready, rocking and rolling, I'm gonna be using a mobile app. So it's super easy and user-friendly, and it's just gonna grow. I can't wait to support you guys, have a weightlifting team, have a strongman team, a powerlifting team, something, and just go and compete and just build this message that I'm trying to send you guys. So that was my big news, and I'm super excited. But until then, guys, I'm gonna have a couple videos that are gonna be coming out. Programming video is definitely on its way of the program that I'm doing now versus what it was like before. Collabs are all being worked on, so I got nothing but positive things to say. And once again, I can't thank you guys enough. So just, yeah, I'm so grateful. It's just amazing to be able to do what I do and affect people's lives. So make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it, all right? Subscribe to the channel, share these videos. Just keep spreading word of what I'm trying to do and help other people. Keep getting strong, guys. Lean, mean, strength machines. Iron Lions, baby. Let's go.